it's the game, I suppose. But it's interesting.
You're going to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
People don't realise that. So
I mean, you always said whenever after a fight I come and talk to you, and you said as soon as I punched him, I could feel him. He felt it.
Yeah.
And I think that's your like defining point of a fighter. I mean, you can see there's heart in some people and there isn't in others.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that you find Ruan Potts again to just sort of squash the
Silence
beef.
it.
Or
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any beef anymore. I mean, they don't walks around like he's the
No,
Don.
I don't know. Like he's on this mission to try and remain like relevant. You know, every opportunity he gets.
Sure.
Like, I don't. And for me, that just like signals like you have nothing else in your life. You know, this is your
Trying
thing.
way too
This
hard.
is your thing. You know. You go to a media event on a Saturday. You're not even fighting, and you're walking around in your gi, you know,
Outfit.
yeah,
And you're
with
shaking
with
everyone's hand.
with a black belt on. That's not a
To
it's
a media event.
It's a judo black belt, mate. Firstly, and secondly, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like it's got nothing to do with you, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to a lot of EFC fights, and
Really?
he sits in the front row and he shakes everyone's hand. The fighters come out, and you know the guy that greases them up with the Vaseline, shaking the guy's hand right after that, and I'm just like, dude, just this is show's not about you. Yeah. I suppose I've got it all advised because I'm your supporter, but at the same time, I mean, when you're not fighting, he's there. I just feel like this guy is just.
I think it's.
That's why I want you to fight him again. Because I'm just telling you now, if I had to sit opposite him now, he'd say that he'd beat you.
I think it's
That'd be interesting.
a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, he's
That's
got a
okay.
big test. I mean,
Yeah,
it's coming
talk
up
is
quite
cheap,
soon.
man. Talk is cheap.
Exactly. At the end of the day, but I think he's a pretty nice guy if you chat to him and stuff like that, and he gets over himself a little bit.
But yes, he had a bit of a mare at the UFC. I mean, when he tapped out with those body shots, it became a
But
social
you know,
media.
He didn't go there prepared, and anyone he trained with will tell you exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
That's why Richie Kwan asked him to leave Fight Fit Militia, because he didn't put in
I didn't
the
know
effort
that.
that he was supposed to. He had all the training resources at his disposal.
I didn't know that.
And he didn't use them. He does his own thing. He goes his own way. You know, he doesn't like to grind, that dude. He doesn't like to grind.
Yeah.
You can speak to the guys at Fight for Militia. You can speak to the guys at CRT, and I don't know who he's training with now. But that's just a you know,
Consensus about
a
things, yeah.
reflection on what
On
kind
him.
of a person you are.
Mm.
I trained with Bobby when I was 18. I'm still training with Bobby.
Yeah.
I haven't left the place.
Yeah,
It's not to say that you know there aren't other good gyms in and around there, but I believe in the product that he has, and we have a
Bond.
we have a good connection, you know, and he speaks the truth, which is nice. Sometimes as a fighter you need to hear that.
No, he's not afraid to shy
Yeah.
away from like a difficult situation.
He won't
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
So if you fucking up or if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, he'll tell you. That's who he is, and as a person I appreciate that. And I think any coach that I've coached under, if they've been that way, it's easier for me to relate to them, and I think it's easier for me to grow as well. I don't know.
Sure, I'm sure you need that in a coach. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, didn't
No,
you say
no worries.
something?
Yeah, you can't see, and you know where you're standing all the time, and you know
Yeah.
what's expected
Yeah,
of
yeah,
you. When once is that boundary in place with the relationship, you can perform according to what's being asked of you. If someone's kissing your ass the whole time, like, how you doing, champ? How you feeling, champ?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, you're looking great. Yo, you this is like, fuck. Some of us like don't need that kind of babying. You know, like, you don't need that kind of babying.
Yeah.
You know, you just need to be told like, be here, and I'll have 10 guys ready to kick your ass.
Yeah.
That's all you need.